You can listen to all the podcasts in the world. You can read all the self-help books. You can follow all the Instagram accounts. You can consume it all. But if you don't take action, it's not going to happen. So that's the one thing. And the other thing, join me on this mission. Go get a t-shirt, grab some art, spread it, go on the Instagram, share the podcast, share the messaging. All these episodes I have so many different people from different walks of life. We got athletes and chefs and artists and doctors and other podcasters, and the through line again is it's how they're living through love. So more people are doing it than we realize. And just make it your mantra. Make live through love your mantra.
And
Not
how?
because it's go
Sorry,
ahead.
I was going to say, how do we know we're doing that? How do we know that we're living through love?
You just know when it starts really happening.
Is that sort of feedback from others? Is it just a true
Oh
joy in
yeah,
life?
people will tell you. The feedback will come. You'll be happier. You'll be lighter. I can't tell you like, ooh, yeah, now you're doing it. You start loving yourself more. It's just choosing love. Just pick one thing. It doesn't have to be everything. Don't say today I'm going to become the president. Today take one step. What's the one thing at the top of your list that you haven't done? Right? We're going to go back to fitness. I want to lose 10 pounds. Go lose the 10 pounds. Love yourself so much that you're committed to really lose those 10 pounds. And if you
And
can't figure out why you can't lose them, figure out what it is that's keeping you from losing them. Don't even worry about losing the weight. Figure out whatever the problem is that's keeping you from losing. Like that's probably keeping a lot of other things. And that's ultimately what we're trying to get to. It's like, what are the things inside of you keeping you from your own greatness, from your own love, from your own whatever it is? No one's keeping you down. It's only yourself.
I love that. I love this beautiful way of looking at it and expressing it. And it's almost like you're an artist with words as much as you are an artist with anything else. And how did becoming a father change you? What would be your hopes for the next generation? Like how do you want them, the future generation, to experience love, to understand love, to embrace and carry on the mission that you've started?
So becoming a dad, it didn't change like my work per se. It made it that much more important because now I'm leaving another little human behind one day when I'm gone.
Hmm.
And hopefully they will carry the mantle in whatever way they do. He doesn't have to be an artist, he could be whatever, but just the thought of like, this is living through love. Um, and look, it's the hardest, greatest thing I've ever signed up for. It's my greatest creation. My wife and I together, that little man is my everything. And I get to, I always wanted the world, leave the world a better place, as the say, but again, now I'm leaving people behind, so it's even more important to do that. And maybe they'll have children and so on and so forth, and who knows how many kids will go down that pipeline, and if we could continue to make the world a better place. So it's made the mission more important because there's someone I also never knew I could love that hard. It's a whole other level of love. For those that don't have kids, and like I grew up, I've raised a lot of dogs from puppies. And sometimes people could take offense. Oh, you're comparing your kid to a dog. I'm like, yeah, I am. Um, Dogs are the closest thing I think we can include in our world that we can relate to how much we sacrifice for a child or the love that we can show. Because, dogs unconditionally love us back.